on this March the 3rd, 2021, and we've got some beautiful weather, pretty weather, as our stream says, but at the same time, some ugly flooding going on over parts of the region. Of course, areas near river systems are going to be dealing with that the most. Let me share tonight's Facebook Live as quickly as I possibly can. And hopefully it's rolling along just fine here. All right, it is on my Facebook page. Let me share this to our First Alert Storm Team page and the WHAS 11 page, and then we'll get rolling along. This probably won't take too long. We'll look at the river levels and the forecast, and the forecast is as easy as it can possibly be. Not sure if I remember a March starting off this nice, as we can see right here with the 7-day forecast looking just about perfect for this time of the year. Not seeing really a rain chance until next Wednesday. And I guess we kind of deserve it after the way we finished off February with too much rain across the area. All right, we got this shared out. I think we're about ready to go. Thanks for watching on Facebook, Twitter, via Periscope, and also YouTube streaming tonight on this 3/3/2021. We've got Barbara Ray, Beverly Hagist from Borden, Indiana, Lydia Lewis, Dolores Metcalf, Chris Hall. How's it going? We've got Tam Fanning from Daisy Hill, Deanna Weganist from Maddie, and Ben Adkins from PRP. Thanks for watching tonight. Let's start off with the flooding, the ugly, and then we'll get to the pretty. Jeff Cooper sent me this one here. Obviously, water rising up to about halfway up the garage, it looks like, up to the windows there on the first level. And many folks that live along the Ohio River have dealt with this before. No stranger to some of those flood waters. And this is a look at all that water. Usually we've got concrete below the deck of Joe's Crab Shack all the way down to those pillars down there. And then about a quarter to a halfway up the Great Lawn Waterfront Park. In 2018, a few years ago, it went all the way under Interstate 64. So it looks about 7 feet lower is what we'll have this year. There's River Road closed at Indian Hills Trail. Thanks, Don Yeoman, for getting the drone up over that. At the same time, on the other side of the coin, we've got beautiful conditions, spring-like today, and the bees were waking up and pollinating the crocus there. All right, so here is a live view out there right now. We're at 52 degrees, and the McAlpin upper gauge is at 25.6. That's 2.5 feet above flood stage, and the forecast is to head to over 29 feet now. So it's very close to the beginning of moderate flood stage. And the impacts here, so that's where we are now, 26 feet pretty soon. Mockingbird Valley Road floods south of Melwood, 27 feet. Sections of River Road closed northeast of downtown. And at 29 feet, we've got the Interstate 64 westbound ramp to 3rd Street closes. Utica, Indiana begins to flood. And the McAlpin lower gauge, 56.5 feet. 1.5 feet above flood stage, expected to go to about 61 feet, cresting this weekend. And the impacts there, we have some of the areas around the parks, the riverfront areas in Clarksville, New Albany begin to flood. 58 feet in a day or so. Indiana Highway 111 closes upstream of Bridgeport. And at 59 feet, Overbrook Road floods south of Lake Dreamland. All right, we're in the lower 50s now, humidity 45%. We've got this flow coming in from the west. And a range in temperatures. It is the coldest in Brandenburg, checking in at 39. That's kind of an anomaly. Most areas are in the 40s, 48 in Elizabethtown and Hodgenville, Carrollton 44. So we're putting together some low to mid 50s tomorrow through Sunday with more sunshine, then back to more spring-like conditions. 68 looks good Tuesday, and staying mild with rain next Wednesday. And look how quiet the weather is across the United States of America. Just a little rain over the desert southwest. We'll bring it home here on Futurecast. I might have to be quiet in just a second as Doug Profit does a little work here. So 30s tonight, And tomorrow we'll see temperatures in the mid-50s. Maybe a few areas a little bit warmer. And then here's Friday, a little cooler, around 50.
I'm Doug Profit. The night team is all new. Coming next, flooding already causing issues. A well-known Harrods Creek restaurant moving to high ground tonight. Plus, these cars parked earlier today near the soccer stadium surrounded by floodwater. And then released on bond after crashing and killing.
Just looking over some of your comments here.
I'm Doug Profit. The night team is all new. Coming next, flooding causing problems. A well-known Harrods Creek restaurant moving to high ground tonight. Plus, cars parked earlier today near the soccer stadium surrounded by flood water. And then released on bond, then crashing and killing into a... I'm Doug Profit. The night team is all new. Coming next, flooding causing issues. A well-known Harrods Creek restaurant already moving to higher ground tonight. Plus, cars parked earlier today near the soccer stadium surrounded by floodwater and then released on bond, then crashing and killing a 17-year-old next. Hi everybody, I'm Doug Profit. The night team is all new in just a few minutes. Road closures and businesses heading to high ground. This popular River Road Fish Restaurant is moving out before Harrods Creek gets there first. We're there as Cunningham makes the move in a tough year and a busy time of Lent. Amazing video of this entire dock upside down, scraping itself under a bridge in downtown Frankfort today. Indiana is going big time on the vaccine expansion, 50 and over. Plus, we'll tell you where they will be giving the Johnson & Johnson shot on the night team.
All right, so here at 10:06, March 3rd, 2021. Again, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine in the First Alert Storm Team Weather Center. Stephen Decker saying, perfect. Love this sunny weather. Do you think the snow is over for this season? No, I'll never say it's over until April is over. We've had April snows before, of course. We've actually had May snows. But we don't see anything in the near future whatsoever. This is the rainfall total map all the way through Tuesday, March 9th, and it shows nothing, zilch, zero as far as rainfall is concerned across our area, just a little bit off to the west. Nicole Simmons from Carrollton, thanks for watching here, and we've got Chris Compton from Campbellsville, Ben Atkins. Ben says, get the rain out of here for Wednesday. You know, by that time, I guess we kind of deserve some raindrops after, I don't know, it'll be about 9 days without rain by that time. Lydia Lewis had beautiful weather in Clarksville. Rita Harmon, loving the great weather, and Alice Young from Lebanon, Kentucky. Alyssa Rowe, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in here tonight. All right, so moving on. Tonight's forecast, 37 for that low temperature. Our sun up at 7:11. You may be noticing the sun is rising a bit earlier and setting a bit later, so our days are getting longer. We're only about a week and a half from that time change when we set the clocks forward an hour. We lose the hour of sleep, but we get an hour later sunset. So our sunsets will be close to 8 p.m. in just about a week and a half. One of those first signs that spring is right around the corner. And spring begins, March 20th. That's what, 16, 17 days away? So we are getting there. Get through March, April, May, and then we're on to my favorite season of the year, summertime. More sunshine tomorrow, high of 55. I think some areas might try to overachieve a little bit. We'll see about that as far as those temperatures go. Right around 50 for Friday, Saturday. Briefly at nighttime with a clear sky, we can allow those temperatures to drop pretty good. So it looks like we'll be at or below freezing for the next several nights. And then 56 on Sunday, 62 Monday, 68 Tuesday, and 66 on Wednesday. Let's take a look at today's Almanac. It was a pretty good one out there today. 65. So 12 degrees above normal today. 80 was the record back in 1992. Record low was 1 back in 1980. And we've yet to have any rain for the month of March. And again, we'll continue to have no rain for quite some time. So that is good news for us. So if you're just tuning in, I think the main thing here as far as impacts goes, if you're living, working, driving near the river, you might run into some road closures, some impacts. We're about 2.5 feet above flood stage now. And the updated forecast is up to 29.7 feet for the crest. It's for Friday into Saturday. And then the lower gauge, get past the lock and dam, 56.5 feet is where we're at now, 1.5 feet above flood stage, and the forecast is to go to nearly 61 feet. So that is about 6 or 7 feet below what it was in 2018 a few years ago. And that was the worst flood that we had since 1997. All right, there we go. Let's just enjoy some more sunshine over the next several days. Thanks for watching our live stream tonight here at 10:10. I'll see you in about 50 minutes on WHAS 11 News. The Night Team. Sleep well. Have a